Okay, so this is bonus mission 2, which is the one that you get to after you've done Das Boot, and it's pretty bizarre. It's kind of unlike any other Commandos level in the whole game. It's not even really to do with Commandos. You've got the diver here in the boat. All you can see are some mines on each side. Now, there isn't actually a map on this one. The map doesn't work, so the next best thing you can do is to actually zoom out and see where you are. And what it seems to be is somebody has created the world's most dangerous assault course, and it's basically just a route around this map. It's like a big racing circuit with a kind of overlapping bit round here in the middle. You kind of go across a kind of crossroads and then back round on yourself. And it's got mines on each side of it. So if you drive into them, you die. And you have to get around it in a certain amount of time. So it's really strange. It's kind of like they forgot this was Commandos and they just thought, oh, let's just do a racing level. Because it's kind of like you just have to beat the clock getting around this thing. It is really, really bizarre, and it is kind of like a bit of a letdown after trying to get all the bonus books. So anyway, let's have a go. So we are the diver in the boat, and we can operate the boat either using the arrow keys or with the mouse just by clicking ahead of the boat each time, like this. And now a 3-minute counter has appeared in the corner. And we've got these little buoys here as well, and if I drive over one of those, it is actually going to slow me down, so I mustn't drive over those. And obviously, you've got to be very careful not to drive into the mines on each side, so you have to keep the boat nice and level, especially in these narrow bits. And that's harder. Whoops, there's a buoy, you see, that slowed me down. It is actually harder than it seems to try and not drive into the mines, because the boat is so long that when you take a hard corner, the front and the back kind of swing out and can catch a mine very easily. And then obviously you're dead, you're the only person in the level, you can't revive yourself, and there's nothing you can do about it, and you just have to start again. So that's pretty much it. You've just got to try and beat this clock. And if the mouse clicking is a difficult method, you might prefer trying to do this with your arrow keys. Now, the camera symbol in the bottom left-hand corner means that you'll be locked onto the boat, or you can turn that off, but at the moment I see no reason to turn it off, because I'm just clicking with the mouse ahead of the boat, so that seems to be the best way to do it. He seems a bit annoyed, the diver. He keeps going, I'm going! Yeah, but what else can you do? You've just got to click ahead in this game. Really strange concept. I don't know why it's here, especially as Das Boot, it's quite a long level. You'd think it would lead to some epic bonus level. In fact, I think the bonus level after this, the bonus level after White Death, is one of the better ones, where you get a totally new scenario, you get some different characters, you get some interesting objectives, you get quite a lot to do. I think this is probably my least favourite bonus level, just because it's got absolutely nothing to do with the rest of the game, but hey, there you go. It's there for some variation. So that is kind of it. So we are down to 1:30. So we'll see if we can get around in time. I have a feeling that if you change the difficulty of the game, once you've completed the sort of normal, easy version, if you change it to hard or very hard or whatever those other levels are called, I suspect the time you have to get around this comes down. So I haven't tried it yet, but I think if you changed it to like the hardest setting, you probably would have even less time to get all the way around. So that might make it more of a challenge. Now, the thing about the bonus levels is you don't actually have to complete them in order to unlock the next proper level, and they're not chronological, but they're just kind of there to give you more practice in between, I suppose. But yes, I think if I remember rightly, some of the other bonus missions are a lot more interesting. Anyway, we're nearly done now, we're coming around, I think this is like the home stretch, and so when we cross our finish line, that should just trigger the end of the level, and it is as simple as that. As easy as pie, as the diver would say. So there is the finish line, and that is the end of bonus level 2.